am RedCyclone! Yeah!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is up? What is up?
Chilling, Merc. What it is?
Not much, man. Just I finished Jedi Survivor today.
Good stuff.
Very good ending. Very good ending.
Now, I don't know about how they classify these in the lore, so let me know. This is an official Star Wars story?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know offhand if there's any plans to include him in any type of cinematic stuff?
So there is talks of him being connected to some things. So if you played the first one, so I don't want to spoil the first one. The second one I'm not going to spoil, but the first one I will because you had like 3 years to play it, so I don't care anymore. Darth Vader's in the first one.
Okay, makes sense.
This is during the time that he just became Darth Vader. So this takes place a couple years after Order 66, which is the death of the Jedi.
Okay.
So it goes into, it's like Revenge of the Sith, middle of New Hope. That's where this game takes place.
Do they tell you at all where your character is when that's happening?
Yes, he was just working like on a mining planet.
Okay. And since you go into spoilers for that, was he a Jedi at that time, or is that more of the story of the first game?
He learned that he has the Force.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, he's learning that he has the Force.
All right, cool.
So in the first one, and then he meets someone that is a trained Jedi. It's like she was a trained Jedi. She kind of like teaches him how to do everything. But he had a clue. Like, he was a youngling. He was in part of the school and stuff like that, and he disappeared a while. And then they kind of found him in a way of just him using his power to save somebody. So now they're targeting him.
Okay.
So you definitely got to play the first game to play the second game. The second game goes more into just him dealing with everything after 5 years of the last game. It's a lot bigger, a lot prettier, but it's also a lot of like finding things and finding senses, learning how to use the extra move sets and things like that. So it's a lot more of a game than the first one, but the first one is very good. So definitely play them good, because you get a good story out of it. And I can see him actually. I can see Kyle Kestis, the character. I could see him probably getting adapted into a TV show.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you think that the best thing for this character is a show?
Ahsoka make the most sense for him to be part of.
Okay.
So I wouldn't pass if he makes an appearance, because I know also the guy is willing to play him live action if so to be it. So he's like dying. He just wants shit to go. He wants to keep moving this character. He actually really likes the character. So, and there's also hints of a third part of this game.
One thing I saw was that he got I think it was like a little commercial or behind the scenes thing. I think he gets the blessing from Luke.
Yes, that was a funny commercial.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
and
I see that he does the lightsaber work himself.
Yeah.
So that he actually trained how to do it, and the guy is an actual actor, so it makes sense. Right?
Yeah, he's a good actor too. He played Jerome, the Joker version of Gotham, the show Gotham. He played Jerome, the Joker. He was in the show Shameless for many years. He's a pretty solid actor. So when he was the lead, I was like, God, he's actually a pretty good voice actor and stuff like that too. So I'm happy that he's very enthusiastic with it too. Like he's very fan based with it too. So like he's good for that fan base. He was talking mad shit about where's the poncho, like why there's no poncho.
Is that not a?
In the second game,
staple.
you can find it and you can wear it, but it's not part of his outfit.
Oh, okay, I understand.
In the first game, it was part of your outfit, which I always took it off and just not used it. I hate the poncho. I don't like ponchos.
So which was your Cal Kestis design
After
all the parts that you found?
Basic as shit. So when I first go through a game, I use all the original stuff. The hair,
So
I gave him longer hair.
You didn't give him a beard. You didn't none of that stuff.
I gave him a more fuller beard, and I gave him longer hair. That was it.
You didn't give him the mullet? Cause I saw there's a mullet.
I can't find it. I gotta find the mullet because there's a trophy off of it.
Oh, they know.
Yeah, the mullet. If you drop kick someone using the mullet, the trophy's called Roadhouse.
Wow, that's good.
And then there's another one called Cobra Kai, which is a hair with like a headband on, and there's like a dummy foot soldier on the planet, and you got to just practice on it, and then you get that trophy.
Okay, that's cool.
So they have little silly things. They got the Han Solo suit. They have the Luke Skywalker suit, but I have not changed. He's kind of have the basic shit. I actually like the in-game outfits. So it was like. I actually like the way it looks, so I just gave him longer hair and maybe a fuller beard, and that's it.
And then, as far as the combat goes, did you end up having a preference?
I like
the new style.
So the one that stood in my inventory and I never changed was the single lightsaber. Because when all goes to shit, that's the one I'm gonna fuck people up with. I'm learning the dual one, so this is the one with the two lightsabers, not them together. I'm learning that because that's a big countering fight system. They have a thing that you kind of like focus and you're like meditating, and it just has the lightsabers in the air, and when they swing at you, it'll automatically counter. No matter what they hit, they're gonna counter. The one a lot of people like, and I'm not digging it because it's too slow, is the big broadsword version of the lightsaber, the one with the two that's Kylo Ren's.
That's the one I've seen the most people say is the best one because of not because of what it does, because they noticed the way that they displayed the weight of a lightsaber, and somebody put it in an interesting way. They said it doesn't look heavy because of the weight. It looks heavy because it looks like it has to travel through the air. Yeah. And it's like burning up everything as it goes through. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. Like,
I gotta play with it more. But my go-to's been the blaster and saber, and then the one-handed saber.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I like I like to just shoot people in the face.
So is this now officially the second game in the year of multiple styles like that? Because remember, we started off with Ishin.
Yeah.
And I think also wait, do you know, because I haven't finished Ishin, is there a secret weapon that looks like a lightsaber in that game or no?
No. Maybe.
Okay,
I
know in Judgment there's something that looks like a lightsaber.
Yes, I remember that. I don't think it's in this one.
Ishin. Okay. Just saying. You Mert, just putting it into the atmosphere, but I wouldn't mind a Star Wars game made by RGG. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't pass it.
You have a different character. You don't gotta be main universe. You could be off on the side. I'm just saying, if they got the license to make a Star Wars game, that would be something else.
They do have gambling and shit in this gun, so there you go.
Let's do it, man.
They have like a little strategy game you play too. That you gotta play and you get unlock parts and shit.
Okay, all right.
So like the scans BD does to scan like the world, and he scans like all the characters you fight. You can use those characters in the game.
Okay.
It's very Gwent-like, but I could play it and I'm good at it. So that's the difference.
Okay.
I suck at Gwent.
Yeah, as long as it's not like what's the name of the game in Yakuza? The tile-based game.
Oh, what the?
I forget. I never play it. I try it once and then I go, I didn't learn how to play this. Let me
Mahjong?
walk away. Yes, Mahjong.
I
Yes.
can't play that shit for either. Like
Yeah,
that's the only thing. That's the one thing. That's what pushes me to not do the platinums for Yakuza. I suck at the games. There's some games I could get good at, but like the gambling shit, I'm not good at them.
God, yeah. The Mahjong is just that beats my ass.
Blackjack.
Time.
That's the only one I can play. I play blackjack.
Yeah. Usually my favorite things in those games are usually the girls themed or the real estate stuff, because I know they continue the real estate. That reminds me, I have to play. I still haven't played Like a Dragon.
You need to play
original.
That was good.
I have to play it. I have to finish that.
I think you would really appreciate that game.
Mm-hmm.
Style is really cool, and it's easy to make money with the real estate thing.
Yeah.
If you buy the extra characters, like if you have like the one that has the extra stuff, then you already can kill it easily.
Okay. All right.
Because if you have like Kiryu and all them kind of like running your shit, you can max that out and you'll make money fast in no time.
Gotcha. That's what I figured.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we gotta get another Yakuza game later this year, so I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Totally different style.
Yes.
Trying to clear up some questions on Kiryu. What is it? The man without a name, right?
The man without the name.
So we'll see. The other thing I want to ask before you go to the next thing about Star Wars, because it's very earlier in the year. Is it score-wise? Do you have a score in your head?
I'll go 8.8.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Why would you give it 0.3 more points and not 8.5?
Because the story.
Or why not 9? Why not 9?
There's things that I think could have been better in this game. Just in general, like where like the massive amount of like, collecting is just tiring. So like they could have did that in a bit better in a way that everything is kind of close to you. Like God of War kind of did that everything is in your route. Like no matter what, like everything is gonna be in your route. They do this a lot in the game, but there's things that they'll be so far your route that you gotta come back and you must have this, you must have that to come back. And I'm just like, I don't feel like fucking finding you. Other than that, like I wish maybe the other fight systems had a bit more movesets and things like that. Besides, like they have some good stuff, but I wish it just expanded a bit more. Other than that, like the characters were good, the storylines was good. The gameplay itself was a really fun game. It's just like little tidbits that I'll give it. But I gave it an 8 last time because I just started. I'll give it an 8.8 now because I was very happy with the game and the story. I'm trying to platinum it now, so now I'm just on the grind of finding shit. But other than that, I might just do the New Game Plus and then find the rest of the shit.
And they allow you to get 100% that way?
Yes.
Okay.
So I might do it like that, just so I have all the things to do. There's a nice little cameo in the end if you find all the bounty hunters. That's all I will say about that.
Okay.
But I just gave you a big hint of bounty hunter. Other than that, like it was cool. It was really cool. But I really enjoyed it. Like it was probably one of my favorite games I played this year so far.
Okay. All right.
I didn't play a lot, so there you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
I forget what came out this year so far. The Horizon, that came out this year. But that was last year.
The Horizon DLC.
I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it yet.
I know Ishin came out this year.
Ishin,
I know.
yes.
I don't know if you tried Dead Space, but I know that's supposed to be amazing. And obviously Resident Evil.
I haven't played it yet either. So those are maybe 2 on the list down the road. But yeah. It was a good game. It was a good. I liked how they could tell their story without having to mess up anything on the side of what is the main story of Star Wars. Like it makes the character actually exist in that world, and that's what I really like about it.
Okay. All right. Do you have the side characters in that game? Is there anybody that stands out? Before you say anything, I have not played it, and I know about that little green guy, and that guy is hilarious.
This.
And he's voiced by, which surprised me. I don't know if you remember the game. You know the character Raz from Retronauts, the main character. Yes, he's that person is the voice actor for him. Which I was like, oh, that's actually really cool.
Cool.
So did anybody else besides the main guy stand out to you?
I like the side characters. So I thought well, BD is a cute little droid, and he's your homie. And BD is a big part of your story. So basically, he also is kind of like the peacemaker of everyone too. So like if they're meeting someone new and things like that, BD's kind of the one that goes up and says hi and stuff like that, just to make things smooth. This game took you into two stories. Like there was one story that you thought this guy is going to be the main villain, and then it was a big turn within the middle of the storyline. So you're like, oh shit, all right, I guess he's not gonna kill me then. It's someone else that's trying to. I like the girl that plays Sari. That's the woman that plays him, that trains him.
Okay.
She's really good. She was in Mad TV.
Oh, that is that lady.
Yeah.
I think her name is Deborah Wilson.
That's Matt. She was in Mad TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. That's cool.
I thought it was. I was like, is that her?
Because I noticed that they did the facial capture for her, and so it looked like that lady. I was like, that can't be that person, but
I'm looking at it.
You said it is.
I'm making sure. I think it 100%. She talks a lot of things.
Yes, he is a prominent voice actor, but she doesn't really put it out there like that.
Yeah.
She just does it because it's fun. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I'm trying.
You know who else was a voice actor? I know Alex Borstein. We know that's the mom from Family Guy, but also if you remember the original Mac TV cast, the white lady with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another one. She's in a lot of stuff as a voice actress too. So.
Yeah. I know she's also in a lot of TV shows. Like I remember seeing her in Scrubs and stuff.
Yeah.
But her, I don't see her. Well, I don't recognize her then in a lot of things. But she happened to be. Yeah, she definitely was in Mad TV. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That is 100% her.
That's.
I had to go all. Yo, she's busy because she has a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like good for her. She's busy. She was in Parker. She was in everything.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 4. Not a good one, but she's in it.
They're not all great. Not all great.
And not everyone could do great shit. Norris Dolly. He was the voice of. Oh, is that guy the one you're talking about?
Which guy now?
Nah, that's not him. Though.
Well, he's that little green dude with the two little eyes that's far apart on his head.
Yeah, he that guy is annoying in the game.
He's like that big lady's little. I don't know if he's her sidekick.
Nah, he was he almost dies.
He keeps asking the guy. From what I saw, he's like, "Can you teach me some of that stuff?"
Yes, that's what he does.
Which I think is actually pretty funny.
He does annoy the shit out of me. And it's him talking shit when you're playing the game. He's talking shit for you.
Oh, he's like the hype man.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny.
Turtle. Yeah. It's a good game though. I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, mail.
I think so. That's I think so now we can finally say. But then again, you said it might be a third one. But with this one being out in concrete, that is safe to say, because I don't know if you remember that E3 when they showed way back when, what was it called, 1313?
Yeah.
Like that finally they made good on it. Because now they remember it went over from being that, and you can see the stuff they had in there that went to this game,
Yeah.
which is actually like, okay, good.
So,
It didn't
yeah.
go to waste.
Yeah. This chick was
So
good.
that's
The Midnight Sister, she was good. Tina Ively.
And who's
Olivia.
that?
She was she's a character. She got introduced in the first game. She kind of is part of the blood what was it, the Night Sisters. So basically it's like a cult. It's the same, it's the Darth Maul culture.
Oh, okay.
And they call themselves
Okay.
the Night Sisters, and they kind of have a feel with the Force, but they're not exactly the Force. They have, like, they could teleport and things like that. But she becomes a companion and also like a love interest and stuff like that during the game. But she becomes a companion. She's actually very useful and she helps a lot. And then
Cool,
there's a character named Norris Bodhi, which was he wound up being a big part of the beginning. I know he talked this dude Touchdown from No More Heroes.
Oh, Travis Touchdown?
Yeah,
Really?
he's the voice of Travis Touchdown.
Wow, did not know that. That's cool.
I didn't know that either. I see him on it, and I'm like, did he talk him, or he just talking shit? He does also a lot of voice acting, so
Okay, cool. Good stuff.
there you go.
Good stuff.
So it's a great game. It definitely worth playing. If you haven't played the first one, you definitely gotta play the first one to play this one, though.
Gotcha, because there will be story stuff.
Yes. Game Pass has it on there, so if you do have Game Pass Xbox, they do have it on there for free. If not, you could probably get it for like less than $20.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I got one figure into this week, and I got a cup, a nice cup, a very angry looking cup. I like to drink it and have him face the people that I'm drinking. Face.
That's
them.
funny.
But I got it from Just Geek. It's a UK website, and I ordered it from there. I grabbed you one as well, but yeah, I was like, now that I see this one, I like it because it keeps your coffee hot because it has a thermal. It's like a thermal thing. His suit is made out of. It's like a plastic that keeps it hot.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's cool. They have Ninja Turtle ones, and I'm like, damn, I might want Ninja Turtle one too.
Okay.
So they have a box of all four of them, or you can just get it individual. They have some weird shit on the site. They also have the rubber duckies. They also have a Kiwi version of the rubber ducky that I kind of want. And he has the bicycle that he's gonna swing at people.
So they're the ones. I remember that. I also saw recently. I don't know if it was old though. They have the Zangief.
Yes, they have it on here too.
That's them as well. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're $25, but it is a UK site, so they do most of the stuff is in euros and shit like that. But the shipping wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And they get a lot of sales here and there too.
Yeah, they do have sales. Like I remember the first time they had the advertisement from RGG, they were having a sale on some other stuff.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Yeah, they have Kiru on there. They have a Mummy Duck. They have Optimus Prime and Megatron. They have Two-Face. They have Catwoman. They have a bunch of rubber duckies.
Gotcha.
They call them tubs. That's what they're called.
Tubs. Okay.
Yeah. There's I see the Zangief. There's Supersonic.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah. They do everything. They got Jaws. They got Knight Rider. They got fucking Back to the Future. They got Shimyu. They have Jet Set Radio. They have
Wow.
They have Tofu.
From Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. That's a pull. Okay.
I'll send it. It's on the Twitter.
That is random.
That's actually a good one.
But yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
That one's good. If they have a good sale on these, I'll definitely get. Because I actually like the Zangief one.
That's pretty funny.
Zangief look cool. Zangief. He looks pretty cool. They have
Nice,
Ken, they have
nice.
Ryu, they have Dalsim. They have Revolver Ocelot. They have Rocky. They have a shit ton. Ghostbusters, Kiru. Yeah, you name it, they probably have it at a duck form.
Okay.
And stuff.
Do they have an Undertaker duck?
No, they do not. They had no wrestlers. That's the one thing I'm surprised they don't have.
Okay.
No
Gotcha.
wrestlers. Oh, something coming out this month. I'm actually quite interested in, but I just been seeing like the cover arts and stuff like that. Is a team up book of Street Fighter and Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it comes out this month. I'm actually excited to see what they do with that.
Did they finish the Power Rangers, or is that ongoing?
It's
Power
I
Rangers
think the
Turtles book?
last issue just came out this week. I got the last.
Gotcha.
I haven't got to read it yet.
Okay, good stuff.
That's been really good. I've been really enjoying it. Once I get the full finish the whole book, we definitely will. I'll definitely chat with it about it. But it's been really good. I like the fact that so Billy and Donatello made a version of the Morphers that could go that combines the mutant gen with the morphing grid, and they're able to turn them into their dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah. So because they lost like their powers, so they hijacked the way to make them have the powers, and they turned to like Jason's a T-Rex, Green Ranger's a Dragon Zord, he's the dragon and shit like that. It's actually pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. But I actually like the way the comics going. They definitely are going to a volume 3 because the way it ends kind of leads into a volume 3. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
Understood.
But that one just came out this week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely gotta catch up and read it. I'm like I bought them all. Like I just subscribed to it on Comixology, so it just downloads automatically once it comes out. But yeah, they're good books, though.
Yes, sir. Good stuff.
Yeah. What's all I got?
The other thing I brought up, because this week is the 12th, and that is Legend of Zelda Day this week.
Yeah.
And that is Tears of the Kingdom. I did not play the first one on the Switch. I meant to, but has been so much other stuff. But I think this one I will try out because it's got some of that nuts and bolts stuff in there. I know that's kind of divisive. But also the other thing I found out is that you don't have to engage with that system at all to finish the game. So people who don't like it, you don't have to use it. But because that stuff is actually pretty cool, and it's put in a mainstream Zelda game, you know what I mean? It's not a side game. Like I'm actually interested in it. That, and I don't have many things for the Switch at all. I do really wish there was a partnership with Nintendo and another company. I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind having to stream it on Game Pass or something. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that would be fucking dope.
Because I remember, and I don't know if they still have this relationship, but remember Microsoft and Nintendo did partner up to stream things like Minecraft.
Yeah.
And it just would help out because, as we know, we talk about it all the time on here, the age of that system is showing. And at this point, I don't mean to sound elitist, but 60 frames is just the way to go. Sorry. Smoother gameplay, it just, once you get used to it, it's just like, oh man, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to this. God damn it. You lucky I like whatever it is I'm playing. That's kind of how it feels at this point.
Yeah, because the way they get you is like Mario. And Mario, the main guys. So Metroid, Mario, and all those things, when they come out, you're like, oh yeah, it still looks amazing. I was like, yeah, but it could look so much better if they just went and update their shit.
Yeah, it's just part of it is not their fault. It's just because the system itself never actually got to that point, like the Wii U or even the GameCube, where it's like it started failing so hard that they had to kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Switch is not dead. It's like no matter how much you feel that it needs to be a new one, it's like it's just not dead. It just certain things come out for it. Yeah. Certain things just come out for it though, and the base is too big.
Yeah, I also know like a lot of the indie companies like using the Switch. It's easier for them to develop games on it.
That's just true. Well, they it's not even that, because I would argue PC is the easiest, but it's the fact that it's such a friendly ecosystem for them because Nintendo made it that way.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that the base is bigger than everything. So it's like, yeah, but look at the bright side. They want us here, and there's like a gazillion people that have this thing. So you'd be stupid not to be there.
Yeah.
It's just I wish they had that streaming thing in progress with Game Pass to like stream Nintendo stuff, because they don't have their own. They do, but it's nowhere near as fleshed out as that one. And I know they have the relationship there, and Microsoft needs help.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the latest thing where I forgot what show the guy Phil Spencer from Microsoft, he was on it, and there's a recent game called Redfall that came out.
Oh, that was hot garbage.
That's just it's incredibly divisive. There's people that are hanging on to it and trying to defend it. But I can say that because it's the style of play that they like.
Yeah.
But I've seen too many technical things. I wouldn't touch that.
Because that was Arcane. That's like one of their companies that brought a lot of good games. They done Dishonored and shit like that.
Yes, sir.
So
and Prey, which I heard was amazing. If you like that style of game, this just looks like it was rushed. Like everybody I've seen whose word that I trust on it, and I've seen them play it. They're like, "There's a foundation here, but man, there's too much jank."
Yeah.
And I've seen it. The main thing that gets me when I watched any Redfall gameplay is the AI is bad.
Oh.
Like they stand around and look at you, they shoot, and then if you shoot back, they try to go for cover, but they start sliding because the animations are missing. They start running in circles and bumping into stuff because it's just not programmed behind the cover. So it looks like they're running with like chickens with their heads cut off, looking for cover, and they never find it. And then in the process, they stop shooting at you. So it's literally your character standing there while the AI tries to find cover, and it looks bad, real bad. And then it's supposed to be a vampire game, but then I see the vampires, they suck. They look like reused Destiny enemies from like the first Destiny.
Damn.
And it's like, where's the new thing? So it just looks like a bunch of stuff from other games, and it's like this looks old. Like if this came out on Xbox 360 or what this was a launch game for PS4, I could excuse it. But we already went past that system, so like, nah, man, I can't. And it's also the other sticker. It is on Game Pass, but if you want to buy it, it's $70. And I'm like, nah, no, don't know. This is one of those games. No.
Oh man,
Xbox is in trouble right now with their exclusives, and I'm just saying, if you had Nintendo in the back pocket, that would solve a lot of problems. If
someone could play Zelda with the speed of the
legally
4K you have,
legally.
Yeah, that would actually sell your system.
That would change a lot of the business for them. It would flip the script on a lot of the way people see it. Yeah, because just could you imagine everything that's out for Switch, 60 4K upscale?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Odyssey, the first Zelda, the second Zelda, Splatoon, Metroid Prime, but Metroid, the other one, the new one.
Yeah, the Prime remake.
No, not that one. Remember the
then-
one before that?
Oh yeah,
The
That
brand new one. Like they have a brand new. Like there's a lot of things that are Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
That if they ran and they look like that, oof. So they need help. I'm sad to say it. They need help.
Just help each other out. Let
They should.
Nintendo help you.
Yes.
Nintendo just kiss Mario's toe. Kiss his ring.
Kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
At least you'll get more up-to-date games and not games that are waiting like 4 or 5 years.
That's true. You don't have to wait.
Yeah,
That's true.
Nintendo's pretty on point with it. They may not announce like a Mario game every time, but when they say it's coming, it comes.
And it's quality. That's the main thing. Quality.
Yep. Because right now the Xbox got nothing.
And then they're lacking in quality on the new stuff. Nah, you can't do that.
Xbox, I think Starfield that's the next game that I know of.
And here's the other thing that I'm just gonna say I'm not even excited for that is because I've realized also Redfall, Bethesda is behind it.
Yeah.
Is the corporation behind it rather?
Yeah.
I understand they were bought by Microsoft, but they are under that banner for that game.
Yeah.
Starfield is under that banner for that game.
Yeah. Different team.
That game's gonna be buggy.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be Skyrim.
It's gonna be buggy.
Skyrim
Redfall
really-
shouldn't have been buggy. It's gonna be buggy because you know why? I think it wasn't finished and they rushed it out. And I feel like Starfield for isn't that game like 10 years old or something like that?
Starfield?
Yeah, like it's a long.
Yeah, it's
long
getting
time.
it's up there.
It's almost like gonna be the next Duke Nukem
Yeah.
forever, and that didn't come out good.
Oh, that was
Oh,
trash.
shit. That did not come out. So I don't have the highest of hopes that when it's done, the quality is gonna be there.
Me too.
And I say that as somebody that recently got back into Fallout New Vegas. And I say honestly, that's probably one of those they ever made. And then that style of just an open world RPG is probably the best one to exist. But that game crashed. It crashed almost every time I play it. Maybe not so bad that I can't play it, because there was a period on Steam where you couldn't play that game because it was broken. But it crashed is all I can say. It has its share of bugs that were ironed out, but it crashed. So there's no excuse, and that's Bethesda. So I feel for them, man. I feel for the people working on that.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
man. Good luck.
Because that's the only thing Microsoft got right now. They ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, that's
What they got?
unfortunate.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That doesn't come out on PS3 as well. At least you're gonna start getting the games exclusive to Game Pass, like on Game Pass day one, because you got a lot of disappointed customers.
Yeah, I know. That's not what anybody wants. I don't want them to fail. You kidding me?
No.
Because then that's what makes companies get high on their horse, and then when you get the PS3 fiasco of, you'll get a second job.
Yes.
And they think like that. They're like, nah, you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Don't bring that back. So we'll see. Although I am not happy hearing that the rumors of a PS5 Pro. I'm like, why? I thought this was supposed to be the generation where we stopped doing that. But whatever. That don't make me happy.
Good luck finding that, because
I'm just saying.
like even now it's available. It's still a bitch to find.
No, but I have no reason to look for it. But I'm just saying I'm not happy that that's the thing they want to do.
Yeah, like why?
It shouldn't be that. I thought this was supposed to be okay. We worked on the system long and hard enough that the problems that we were going to face, we don't have to look too far forward. We can fix them with an update. You know what I mean?
No, they're
Like
gonna,
they had the loading from the beginning.
Yeah.
That was one of the main things. They were like, okay, we're making this system where the loading is almost non-existent for native titles, and the whole thing where the is supposed to be made to be updated, right? And they gave you the option if you didn't want a disc, then you wouldn't have to worry about that being a thing. I thought that was the whole thing, Mark. Why is there a Pro on the horizon? It doesn't make sense to me.
Dude,
It's gonna load faster? That doesn't make sense, Mark.
It's faster. It's gonna be smaller. It's gonna have 2 terabyte.
I can understand a small. That I understand. If they figured out how to get it smaller, that's fine. But that's no reason to call it a Pro. Like, you can't make it load faster. That doesn't make sense. It's lightning fast already. I don't get it. The controllers, they keep updating them. They have not stopped making PS5 controllers, and they still get drift, mind you.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, it's not that. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't like that. But anyway, I'm just saying. There's some problems that all around, but I don't think that a Pro is the right decision.
I agree.
Just saying.
I agree. It's not ready yet. Let this system be at least 5 years old before you get another one.
That's true. But again, I could say that the slims are not Pros. I have no problem with that, because it's, me personally, I think it's ugly.
Yeah, it's a big ass system.
If you made it smaller, that's cool. But
Yeah,
that whole Pro thing is like, can't get out of here. So, but other than that, yeah, that Zelda look cool. So
Zelda Sunday,
I ain't
right?
got a problem. The 12th is actually Friday, which is
yeah.
That's actually odd, because you know how
Mother's
big
Day,
release
though.
for Nintendo is usually Sunday.
Zelda's not gonna fuck with Mother's Day.
That would be the perfect Mother's Day gift.
Mom's
Right.
like, who? Who you gonna go get?
Come
It's
on,
my day.
come on.
Well, Friday makes sense. It's a holiday weekend, so yeah. I might.
Do they even celebrate Mother's Day in Japan? I don't think they give a damn.
I don't know.
That's the
I
other
think
thing.
they do. It's just I think it's later.
I don't think they have a Mother's Day in Japan.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do.
Let's Google it.
I don't think they care.
They go KFC for Christmas, so who knows?
This is true, but that you have to blame the Gaijin for that. I saw the story of that. It was basically because Gaijin couldn't find turkey, so they settled for KFC. So
Yes, they do celebrate Mother's Day.
really, okay.
Haha
Same time
no
or different
Hi.
time?
Haha no Hi. That's what it's called.
Same date and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, second Sunday in May.
Okay.
And there's dishes that is made for mainly for Mother's Day.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, haha ni hi. That's what it's called. No hi.
Okay. Oh,
You learned something new
learn
on
something
this
new.
cast.
That's you right.
All right, let's get to this movie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This week's movie we have is The Losers.
Yeah, he said it in the movie too. Hey, losers! Ah, he said it.
This is from 2010. It is PG-13, although I could have seen it go to a R.
Yeah.
Do they have the debut for this movie? Because I don't remember when it came out.
Yeah, April 23rd, 2010.
Okay,
This was in
definitely.
theaters.
I can figure that. Seeing the people in it, I wouldn't think this was direct to DVD.
Yeah.
I think this was a theater movie. It is directed by Sylvain White. He is known for
Stomp the yard.
a few things. Stomp the Yard, like you said. Let's try to go back to
Movie
before
wise,
that.
not much. I just see more TV.
Yeah, movie wise
He did
no.
that crappy Lethal Weapon show.
He did do some. I see Crazy by Casey and JoJo. I do remember that video.
He did that crappy Rush Hour show.
I do not
You're
remember that.
You're not good in my book right now, dude.
I don't remember that. He does have some more music. He's basically a music video, and then I see television director.
Okay.
It's mostly one episode, 2 episodes here or there, but that Rush Hour show that you said is the main one. He has something called The Rookie that has 6 episodes.
I always know what you did last summer.
Don't remember that.
That was a straight to DVD one.
Okay.
Because I know nobody that's in that movie.
All right. Yeah. So this is about it. The writers for this one: Peter Berg, James Vanderbilt, Andy Diggle. Before we go to the stars, this one, it does say it is a graphic novel.
Yes, it's based off a graphic novel by Vertical.
Were any of these guys? Andy Diggle. Okay, I look at it. He was on Hellblazer, 2013. So he does have the credits for the book.
Yes.
I think. Okay.
He was in. He was a zombie in Shaun of the Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. Good movie. We have casts in order. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Clay. We have Zoe Saldana as Aisha. Chris Evans as Jensen.
He was funny.
Yes, sir. Idris Elba as Roke. We have Columbus Short as Pooch. Oscar Janeda as Cougar. Jason Patrick as Max. Holt McCallany as Wade. Peter McDeesey as Vikram. Peter Francis James as Fadil. Tani McCall as Jolene. And then from there, let's see, who else do we have that was an actual person of interest?
No.
Thug on a Bus. Marcos Davila, Thug on a Bus. That should be a movie right there. Thug on a Bus, I call it. Yeah, that's about it in terms of major characters. And let's see the synopsis for this movie. A CIA Special Forces team is betrayed and left for dead by their superiors, galvanizing them to mount an offensive on the CIA. So I know, let me get the guy who was the main bad guy, Max. So Max is the main villain here.
Oh shit, that's the dude from fucking Lost Boys.
Him?
Yeah, he was
The main
Michael
villain?
in Lost Boys.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that.
He's also in Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Oh, fuck that.
And Sleepers.
Fuck. Speed
And
2.
Sleepers. Sleepers is alright. Sleepers is alright.
Speed 2 sucked.
Yes, Speed 2 was not good. It's not good.
Can't do all that shit on the boat.
Wow, he's in Geronimo. Okay. He's in a bunch of stuff. Good and bad, but he's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So Max is a voice we're introduced to early in the movie. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is was he Colonel? The Colonel of
Yes.
his unit. And so he's like in charge, and he answers to Max. And what they're tasked with doing is taking out, I believe, a drug lord.
Yes.
They don't necessarily say drugs. I believe there's some reason the guy Fadil. And there's a twist involving his character. But they're tasked with taking him out, and then it turns out that there's innocent children that they were using for drug mules. So at least drugs were a part of the plot. And then so they have a crisis of conscience, which is usually a thing. So they want to go save the children, and then that ends up with them directly disobeying orders. But the cool thing about this movie, because it's an action comedy, it's not really a straight up action movie, it's not really a straight up comedy. Like, it has lots of fantastical things happening in the movie. It's not super realistic, and so this squad is basically shown as being way more advanced at what they do than most people. So they have what is it, like 8 minutes to get out of there before the bombing comes and just takes out the entire compound. So you're introduced to the team and their skills, like through that first them completing and then having to go back in and take the kids out, and then they're betrayed in a heinous way because they do it. They kill the drug lord, they save the kids, and then they blow up the children. And then freaking Max comes on the intercom and is like, "We knew about this. We knew about the kids. Get out of there." And he's like, "Well, too bad. You disobeyed the order. You chose not to take the helicopter we sent for you and send the children. Guess what? We ain't sending you another one. And we're going to kill the kids." So what turns out being the case was they were not supposed to make it out of there alive.
Yes.
It was actually a suicide mission and they didn't know it. So with them surviving, it turns into, like it says, them against the CIA. Then there's like, how do they get back to America? Then they meet Zoe Saldana's character. And then the wrinkle you find out later throughout the movie is that the main drug lord that they kill, that was her daddy.
No.
So now, as they slowly piece that together, because there's a little bit before they find that out, they have to figure out how to even find the guy Max, because he's one of those people that he's a kiss. We are introduced to him as people watching the movie, but he's supposed to be a character that nobody knows of him. He's like a ghost, basically. Every time he's going somewhere, it's a trap, basically. Like the part where they thought they were gonna see him, they only saw something that was a part of like his repertoire, really, like the little hard drive.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even see him. So and then I think there's a line too about Jeffrey Dean Morgan when they actually see him, and he goes, and he survives their encounter, and he goes, "I know what you look like," because he didn't know what he looked like. So like there's a lot of that going on. And then you have the twist with Zoe Saldana's character finding out that they were the unit that killed her father. But also that Max was the one that put him up to it. So she, even though she has beef, she still needs to like stay on their team because the whole goal is to get this Max character. So she doesn't kill them per se, right?
Yeah.
But she has a mission. So like there's that whole thing. Then there's the matter of Idris Elba's character, who really just didn't want to be bothered after they got betrayed. He wanted to go back to his life, even though the CIA ain't gonna let you go back to your life. They're gonna kill you. So he was a reluctant character, and then there's a twist with his character at the end where he wants that money. So he betrays the group, and then you got to go through him. And I love the line that Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character gives to him. He's like, "You're gonna die badly." And what happens? Yes, he does, and he dies in the most ridiculous way with a motorcycle flying through the cockpit as the plane blows up because the guy's body flew through the turbine. Like, it's ridiculous. The one thing I could say about the movie is that it delivers on the comedy / action, because Chris Evans' character throughout the movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a parkour guy, but he's like a telecommunications was his specialty, and stuff. So you have him having those two things be the main thing. Meanwhile, he's wisecracking, and then you have like the camaraderie between him and like Pooch.
Yeah, the sniper.
And Pooch. Oh yeah, also no, Pooch is not the sniper.
Pooch is the other dude.
Real man.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, you mentioned the camaraderie between Pooch and also Cougar, who does not really speak.
Yeah.
And Cougar's a sniper.
Yeah,
Pooch is the real
sniper.
man.
My bad.
Jensen is the tech guy, and then the three of them, they get along, so they're having like the best of time doing the cool things. I like the interaction towards the end of the main mission,
Yeah.
where Chris Evans' character is like stuck in the corporate headquarters, and he makes it to the window, and then Cougar takes out the guys. But first, Chris Evans acts like he has like psychic powers,
Yeah.
and then does the 2 finger guns, and the 2 security guys just go down, and the third one he's like face down on the floor. I won't have to use my powers. Meanwhile, it's the other guy in the building behind him. Like there's a lot of cool set piece moments in this movie. There's a lot of cool action scenes and stuff. And the comedy actually is very good.
Yes, it is.
I would say though, it does remind me of stuff with like Blade 3 and things with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's that style.
Yeah.
Like it feels like that type of thing. So that's cool.
Yeah, it had like what was it, Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels, like kind of like the Big Hit kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
That's like action comedy, but it had like it kind of reminded me of that. What do you review this?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
4.
Just straight up 4. This is a movie I could recommend to somebody.
Yeah. It's something like
heard
that.
of it?
Did you see this? Oh, you will like this.
Yeah.
All right, so your 4s consist of Ghost Rider, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Incredible Hulk, V for Vendetta, Road to Petition, and Hellboy, and From Hell.
I would put this above V.
Okay. Losers. I'm going with 375 for me, and it's going over Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next week our movie is Kick-Ass.
Okay. It's been a while since I have seen this movie.
Me too. I haven't seen it in quite some time. You know what I watched yesterday? Jackie never watched Cable Guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Damn.
Cable Guy.
I mean, I will be honest though. I have only watched that once.
I liked it. I like that movie a lot. It's funny. Kick-Ass is our next movie. Then we have Iron Man 2, Jonah Hex, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Red, Super, Green Hornet, Iron number 4, Thor, X-Men First Class, Green Lantern, Captain America, Cowboys vs. Aliens.
Are they really one after the other, First Class and then Green Lantern?
Yeah, they came out like a month after each other.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Chronicles, Avengers, Men in Black 3.
I don't remember Men in Black 3. Oh no, I saw that in the theaters. Okay.
Yeah, I think Josh Brolin's in that one.
Yes, that one was all right. That was the one with the young K, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was all right.
Yeah, Men in Black 3, Amazing Spider-Man's after that, and Dark Knight Rising.
Okay.
So we got a lot
I
of
have.
movies.
You know what? I have not seen Dark Knight Rising in its entirety.
Oh shit! So there you go.
Yeah.
You first.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some good ones on the list. Dread is after that. Dread is a good one.
Oh, Dread is top notch. That is top.
That's
That's getting a 5 from me. I'm calling it now. I want a Dread Part 2. Jesus.
So we go. We're still going. It's going strong. We are number 60 with Kick-Ass.
Okay. Good stuff.
So we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a wait a second. Did I miss one? No, we got a WordPress. I thought I missed something. So
Yeah, you got it.
we at, Mark.
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark with the Mic. Follow my TikTok, Mark with the Mic. I've been posting a lot of figures, toys, and also my Kiru cup. Definitely check it out when you get a chance. Also follow, and it says building a pretty good following, so keep it up, and I'll keep posting up. I will be doing unboxing of Rocket, and I'll be doing unboxing of the Turtle Thugs. That I kind of want to switch their bodies to the mutant ones, so I might have some pictures for that. So definitely stay tuned for that. Shout outs to Popcorny Podcast. This is Tenacious T. He's Todd Squad, man of many names. This is our boy. He's also has his own cast. He does it with Jeremy Sriracha. So check out Popcorny on Spotify and SoundCloud. They do a lot of pop culture stuff, and they talk about a lot of everything and everything between. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. And that is all. Follow the Jinkies.